Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to y'all. I am Professor M. This is Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Iki Island. Hit that subscribe and that like button if you're digging the content. We're not going to throw any spoilers out here. We are in Iki Island. These are going to be things that you want to do right off the bat. You're going to head over to Jin's Journey into the Past. It's over by Akashima Village, just into Act 2. As soon as you get into Act 2, head over, it's on the left. You'll see it there. You're going to see these altars. There's a few different things you're going to have to do to get to this point. Once you get to this altar, then you're going to get to this cutscene.
I like your head.
Thank you.
This is streamed as soon as it was released. We turned around and started the stream, and we started playing. We are actually about an hour late after the stream had already begun, but we're going to throw some gameplay in here and some other things. So there's new characters that you're going to have to fight. They have some other powers, so you're going to have to figure out how you want to deal with that whole thing. Once you get that part done, you're going to meet up with Yuna. She's going to have a conversation with you, and then you're going to be like, "Oh my lord, I need to go over to Iki Island."
I don't know if they will recover. Now something monstrous has taken root on Iki Island. I have to go back.
And so you shall.
A mysterious new threat has taken root on Iki Island, where dark secrets and hidden bounties await all who dare its rocky shores.
You're going to meet up with a boatman. You're going to have a cutscene. A couple other things are going to end up happening, and then you're going to end up actually heading on your way to Iki Island.
No place for a samurai.
You're about to start a long series of tales. The enemies on Iki Island are ruthless and can test the strength of even the most hardened warrior. Are you sure you want to proceed? So this is letting you know, if you're just getting started in Ghost of Tsushima and you got past Act 1, you're just getting into Act 2, I would suggest you run up and go get that Sakai armor and then come back down, and you can start doing this at that point.
You're here now. Pay attention. Sharpen your skills.
You do get a couple of new sets of skills that you've got to work on. There's a few things for you to try and get. It's general how-tos in the beginning, and then you actually get into Iki Island. It's an absolute blast to play. It's beautiful. It's fun. There's new things to do. So there's a bunch of stuff that you're going to want to be paying attention to. You also get your legends started all over again, essentially, but it doesn't really change anything as far as the rest of your gameplay goes.
New exploration techniques specific to Iki Island are available. So in exploration, let's see if there's any other techniques before I start spending. Yep. Unknown technique. So there's a new technique we're going to learn.
When you get done with that, you'll go to start a lost friend. It's not a bad idea to start that one first. With that one, you actually get this horse charge. The horse charge is pretty epic.
Knock down groups of enemies. There it is. There it is.
There's our new technique. So you turn around and use that, and then you can upgrade it. If you've got extra points or points available, now's not a bad time to use them. Obviously, my stuff is fully upgraded, so it wasn't a really big deal for me. And then I used the extra points that I had to turn around and actually get this going.
To resolve. I'm sorry.
This is going to be a new game. There's a couple of new side games that you can do. This is actually kind of cool. You want to try and keep your little orb inside of the track, and it will play the flute. Once the flute is completed, you're going to get an accomplishment, that being, you can pet the kitty.
What? Yeah, buddy.
So that's a new way of getting charms. There's a bunch of new charms that are out and about that you have the ability to get. So I do a lot of exploring before I do any stories. There's a reason for that. These Sakai banners are actually going to become important later on. Collecting those is much like collecting the banners in the regular story.
15 years ago, our home was invaded by an army of ruthless samurai. Their leader was Kazumasa Sakai, the Butcher of Iki.
This is one of 2 mythic tales that you're going to unlock in Iki Island, so you want to make sure you get these done. I got these done as fast as I possibly could. I just tend to explore the map anyways. So now we've got the Sakai horse armor, which in turn fits our horse and turns him into an absolute beast.
With horse armor equipped, horse charges inflict more damage, and incoming attacks are less likely to dismount you.
With all of that being said, you have a bunch of different armors that you can actually equip. It's going to be a matter of personal taste. I think it doesn't really make much of a difference. Now, don't forget, when you do your armor changes and you have your armors built with different charms, that also affects your horse's outfit as well. There's going to be some other games that you're going to get involved in that you can do, this one being the archery challenge. You are trying to shoot down as many of these little lanterns as you can, as fast as time as you can. The speed makes a difference. It makes the charm stronger. You're trying to get to like 7 seconds to do all of these. I've gotten down to 9 seconds, 15 seconds, something like that. 7 seconds is rough. Eventually, you're going to turn around and actually get caught up and have to deal with the eagle. What I'm noticing is, depending on how your story goes, the interactions and cutscenes with the eagle and other people is a little bit different. But you really do want to go through this at some point in time. I did it super late. I had already finished most of my ring around the map before we got to this point. You're going to meet up with Tenzo, who is your new friend, essentially. Always be careful with your friends. Jin has a bad tendency of meeting up with bad people. But you can turn around and catch up with dude, and he will help you out quite a bit.
Anything to stop the eagle.
You're going to be spending the beginning of the game trying to get to know people. You have a couple of new characters that are being introduced. Get to know them, talk to them, have good times with them, all of that stuff. They're going to give you information. Take it all in. Use it as much as you possibly can. Now you have the chance to go do Black Hand Riku, which is another mythic tale.
Black Hand Riku was once the cruelest pirate captain to ever terrorize Iki Island. He carved up his victims piece by piece.
Here's my duel with Black Hand Riku. He was an absolute blast to play. It took me a little while to figure it out. The striking combinations that they throw in Iki Island are different. It seems like they've upgraded a little bit of everything as far as the combat goes, so it's a little bit more fun to play. It's not so predictable, making it enjoyable. Now, this dude did take me some time. When you build your charms and you build your different loadouts, it's going to make a massive difference. I switched from one armor over to another, and it was just butter after that. Now, with all that being said, after you defeat him and you get your new armor, you're going to take that, put that on, and look at the different upgrades that you can do. So you are going to have more upgrades for this armor. You want to pay attention to that.
All right. That's cool, I guess. So... Oh... upgrades available. What? With this armor, there's some really cool shit you can do, so it's kind of fun and totally worth playing. There you go. And wait. Oh, what was that?
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
So I am playing this on lethal. This is going to be the end of it for us on this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy the content, smash that like button. If you want to know more, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you know whenever it is that I upload. We are going live. Thank you guys all again so much. Enjoy. Be safe.